everyone. Welcome to another episode of Real Spiritual Clarity. My name is Richard, and let's get started. Please listen, love, and forgive. That's listen, love, and forgive. Please dot all your I's and cross all your T's. Okay, Spirit is already getting these cards out. I mean, I didn't even have time to shuffle them. And, oh boy, it looks like two cards have fallen out, and I'm going to take both of them. We're using the vice versa tarot today. We're going to be using the Hidden Truth Oracles. We're going to be using the Romance Angels, and we're going to finish up with the Guardian Angel Message Tarot. First card out is Eight of Wands. More communication, more movement from Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. Actually, they're moving towards each other. Okay, but Divine Masculine he's ready to talk. You know, he wants to talk. He wants to get stuff off his chest. He's tired. He's tired of holding this stuff in. He knows how he feels about his Divine Feminine. He doesn't want any more waiting around, any more interruptions, any more holdups. He's ready to just spill his guts. And he's going to very soon. Okay? I mean, he's going to either text, he's going to either make that phone call, he's either going to come to that house and knock on that door. But you know what? He's to that point now where it's getting ready to happen. I feel like within the next 2 to 4 weeks, a lot of these Divine Masculines are going to start talking. They're going to start communicating again with their Divine Feminines. Okay? Next card out is, the World card. Because he's ending those old cycles over there and he wants to start that new cycle with her. Okay? Yeah. He doesn't want any more of that, waiting around and all of that. He wants to do this. He wants this to get moving now. Because he's in love with his Divine Feminine. He doesn't want anybody to steal her away from him in any of that. So you know what he said? I better move and I better do what I need to do because she's going to be off the market soon and I'm going to be left holding the bag. Yeah. All right. Next card out is Seven of Wands. Yeah, because he wants to fight for her. He wants to fight for this relationship. He loves her. He cares for her. He wants her. And he doesn't want anybody sneaking in the back door and grabbing her away from him. But you know what? She is beautiful. She's smart. And she's capable of getting whatever she wants. And, if he keeps dragging his feet, somebody could sneak in the back door and just take her right away. And it would be his own fault, But, he's going to be moving. I see him moving and communicating with Divine Feminine because that karmic cycle is ending over there. And he's going to be coming in, to fight for his Divine Feminine. Okay? Next card out is, of course they are, the Two of Cups. Yeah, this is a spiritual, physical, and financial power couple. Yeah, physical, spiritual, and financial power couple. He's been with a lot of different people, but her intellect really intrigues him. He is like in love with her brain. He's in love with how she can get things done. He's in love with how she makes him feel. He's in love with, he never felt like this about anybody or with anybody else in his life. And he's one of those guys who was a player. He had a lot of different people. Whether it was a man, whether it was a woman, whether it was both. Some of them had both. And they're just like, you know what? I've encountered my Divine Feminine and I didn't know that I could encounter something so loving and so beautiful as her or him, in my life. It has changed his whole perspective towards love and towards people. He thought that, there was just like these like karmic kind of people. He thought, I just go out and satisfy what I want and just leave them over there. But the minute he encountered her, he could feel it. Something was different. And also, once he did encounter her, he was like, you know what? I can't keep denying myself because I'm in love with her. She makes me feel like home, and I never ever had that feeling before. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. Now we're going to be using the regular Hidden Truth Oracle cards. First card out is, I can't stop thinking about you. He can't. That's one of the main things. He's been with all these other people, and he would be with them, and he'd have whatever with them, and at a certain point, it was almost like a shoe, like an old shoe. He'd put the shoe on, he'd wear it out, and then he would just throw them away. With Divine Feminine, he put the new shoe on, and it never got old. It probably gets better every time he puts it on. Okay, you know how like you have to break a new shoe in order for it to feel good on your feet. The minute he put Divine Feminine on, this is just using like a crazy analogy. Okay, you're not a shoe, Divine Feminine, but just using this example as, you know how like you have to usually you buy your new shoes and then you'll wear them, and before you know it, after you wear them a certain amount of time, then they become comfortable. Well, Divine Masculine put on his Divine Feminine shoe, and it was comfortable immediately. Okay? And he couldn't believe it, because he knew usually he would have to keep wearing that shoe to make it become comfortable. But in this case, it was comfortable immediately. Next card out is, I wish I had treated you better. Yeah, because he knows that he didn't do the right thing. He knows that now, after going through all of this karmic cycle and these lessons and this awakening that he's been through, he knows that he should have treated her like she was the best thing that ever happened to him in his life, which she was, which she is, I should say. So it's, he knows he totally and completely screwed up. And this is the delay, a lot of it. A lot of delay is he doesn't know how to come back and approach his Divine Feminine. Okay? He is not one to really apologize. That's not really one of his favorite things to do. Usually, he would just discard the person and walk away and say, oh, well, it was their fault, and just keep it moving. But see, with his Divine Feminine, he knows he can't do that. He knows his heart is telling him he wants to be with her. He's so attracted to her. He wants her. So he's trying his best to figure out, well, how am I going to be able to come back to her so she doesn't slam that phone in my ear, or she doesn't slam the door in my face, or she never answers my text. He's trying to figure out, I'm probably going to get one chance at this. So the one chance I get, I'm going to have to make it real, real, real good. Okay? Next card out is, we both know I am not the one for you, and this is a lie. This is his old mentality. Before he was awakened, this is his old mindset telling him that he's not worthy of her love. He knows that he's worthy of her love, okay? This is the things that right now he has to go through. These are the lessons. These are the awakenings that he has to learn, because he already knows. He felt that from almost the first time they ever met, that she was something special, okay? And he wants to be with her. The other people, he never felt like that. He would see like, oh yeah, she's attractive, he's attractive. But like, at a certain time, it would just wear out to nothing. He could have met his Divine Feminine 5 years ago. When he first met her, she was knocked dead, or he was knocked dead gorgeous to him. And he is still, or she is still the same way today. And that's 5 years later. So that's how he knows this is not the typical. Like Sade's song said, this isn't an ordinary love. Okay? It's special. It's something that you do not encounter but once in a lifetime. But in their case, they've encountered it multiple lifetimes because they're twin flames and soulmates. Okay, next card out is, I am becoming a better person. Yeah, he's becoming a better person because his Divine Feminine has led him and guided him to become that better person. Okay, please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. And now we're going to be using the Romance Angel cards. Okay, please dot all your I's and cross all your T's. Thank you, Spirit. Yep. Okay, first Romance Angel is, oh boy. Worth waiting for. Okay, you see it, right? Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So he's like, I am becoming a better person, which he is. And he's like, we both know I am not the one for you. If he wasn't the one that was for her or him, then Spirit wouldn't be saying that the person is worth waiting for. Okay? He just has to get his mindset and his whole spiritual being together, and he has to get himself in alignment so he can come back to his divine feminine and be in alignment with her or him. Okay? But he is her twin flame soulmate, and he is worth waiting for just as much as she is worth waiting for. Okay? Next card out is it safe for you to love? Yeah. It says, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Yeah. That's the part. He felt like he wasn't worthy. But Spirit is letting him know you are more than worthy. Okay? Spirit doesn't make any mistakes. We make the mistakes. But of course, we can be forgiven and we can correct the mistakes. But Spirit doesn't make any. When Spirit puts it together, it's supposed to be together. Okay? Next card out is pay attention to the red flags. Yeah, the red flags are him saying, we both know I'm not the one for you. No. That's your poor mindset. Okay? He has to get out of this negative mindset that he's been in since the beginning of his life. Okay, of course, a lot of it came from childhood wounding, him being treated like crap as a child. Then as an adult, he said, you know what? The only thing I ever knew was these karmic people and these disastrous people. So you know what? I'll just go on and marry one. He married a person who was just like him. She was wounded just like him. Okay? Because it's part of his lesson. Spirit put him with somebody like that to actually wake him up. Yeah. And then he brought his divine feminine into his face shortly after that so she could really wake him up. Okay? But yeah, these are all lessons that divine masculine had to learn. Okay? Those are the red flags, the wounding and the lessons that he had to learn so that he can come back into life as a much better person. Okay? As a healed person. Okay? Next card out is you deserve love. You are lovable. This is where he has to get. This is part of the lessons. Him learning all that stuff gets him to the lesson where he knows he's worthy and he knows that he deserves love. Okay, please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. Now we're going to be reading the Guardian Angel Message Tarot. Okay, and then these cards, there's a book. So I'm going to read what's on the card, and then I'm going to read what's in the books. And then we're going to close out the reading. Okay? Thank you, Spirit, for the clear and concise messages. All right. Yeah. So basically, he wants to close out that karmic cycle. And he wants to come in with that communication of love to his divine feminine because he knows that they are spiritual, physical, and financially connected. And they're meant to be. That's why it says they're worth waiting for. Okay, first card out is, Eight of Cups. Yeah. It says searching, empowerment, and fulfillment. Yeah. Because you know what? He wants to, he knows that he wants to get into a better frame of mind. Okay? And that's what he's working on now. He's working on improving himself. Yeah. Whether he's going back to school, whether he's going to the gym, whether he's improving his health, eating better. Whatever it is where he can make his life better, he's getting rid of those old mindsets and he's going to improve his life with new things. New ways to improve himself. Okay? Next card out is, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, even though he seems like he's moving like at a snail's pace, you know what? Sometimes it takes time for things to get going and get together. Okay, he's organizing, he's planning, okay, and he's holding on to his divine feminine, because he knows that she is the one that he wants. He doesn't want anybody else. He knows how supportive she's been, you know, and of course, he's a responsible person. So of course, when he's getting out of that karmic cycle, he's trying to close it out as nicely as possible, even though half of those people in it have treated him like total and complete crap. But you know what? He said, you know what? I have to, for myself, I need to close this out properly. So when I exit, I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about anything that was done wrong or I have to go back and fix that. Nope. When he leaves it, it's done. It's over. Okay. Next card out is, yep. Yeah, Two of Swords. Because he already made this decision. Like I said, he's just clearing things out. He's just dotting his I's, crossing his T's right now. Because once he exits, he's not going back. There's no more going back. Okay? It's a one-shot situation for him. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that because he's tired. He's tired of it. Okay? And if you notice on this card, you'll see two paths. But if you look to the left, one of the paths is totally defined. It's the one that it leads him back to his divine feminine. The other path is very in certain points, it's kind of like light. And then it just kind of goes into the forest. You don't even know where it's going once it gets in the forest. It's in there. So he knows that that's that karmic cycle that he's exiting. Okay? That part of his life that no longer serves him. Okay? So he wants to get off of that old path. He wants to go into the directly defined path right to his divine feminine. Okay? The last card out is, Ace of Wands. Yeah. Because he has total passion for his divine feminine and no one else will do. He only wants her and that's it. He doesn't want anybody else. Okay, now I'm going to read these 4 cards. Okay, first one is the Ace of Fire. Okay, which is the Ace of Wands. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. And where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. It says, this ace is the beginning of action. It is where you are newly inspired to create something original or to go after a dream. That's why that 8 of Wands is there, because divine masculine is coming back for his divine feminine. He's going after his ultimate dream. New and exciting career opportunities often show up with the Ace of Fire. You may suddenly decide that you are going to learn to paint or take up a musical instrument. There is no procrastination allowed with this card. Yeah, that's what happened. He had been procrastinating for so long, about things that no longer served him. He wasted a lot of time, okay? But now he's actually waking up to the situation where he said, I'm not wasting any more time. I don't have time to waste. A lot of people woke up after this COVID because they said, you know what? All of that disaster that we all had to go through, how we had to go in and we were all quarantined in our houses, in our apartment, wherever you were for 5 months, 6 months, whatever. And it's you know what? Now people have said, you know what? I don't know what life is going to bring me, so I'm going to start doing the things that I'm passionate about, the things that I love, the people that I love, and the ones that no longer serve me, I'm cutting them out. I'm cutting them out because I'm not going to waste a lot of time. You can't waste any more time. The time for wasting is over. Okay, it says 8 of Water. It says you are meant to feel great happiness and fulfillment. You have been sensing that there is more to life than what you are experiencing, and you are ready to go find the missing pieces. As you have grown emotionally and spiritually, that which previously kept your attention has lost its appeal. Now you are ready to take charge of your own life and move on to happier and more exciting experiences. That's what I said. That's what everybody's doing. People are not wasting any more time. They're like, you know what? I don't have any time to waste. I don't. And I know most of you guys don't either. Everybody's busy. Everybody's trying to do what they need to do to get to where they need to get. Okay? Now we're going to go to the Two of Air. It says, it's time to make a decision. That's that Eight of Wands. Definitely time to make a decision. And also, I think we had the Two of Swords. Oh, here it is. Two of Air. That's what I'm reading. Yeah. Divine Masculine already made the decision. This card says indecisive, avoided, and confusion. He's not indecisive anymore. He's getting ready to be non-avoidant because he's going to come rushing in with that Eight of Wands over there. And the confusion, he's going to close out that karmic cycle. There'll be no more confusion. Okay, he's going to be making a decision. Procrastination is seriously hindering your progress. You may feel a lack of confidence in your decision making, or you may be stalling because you'd rather someone else make the decision for you. Yeah, Divine Masculine wants Divine Feminine to come back to him, but a lot of them are not doing it. They did it so many times before, and you know what? Spirit wants Divine Masculine to make this move. Okay? It's his time and his way of telling his Divine Feminine that he truly loves her and he wants her in his life. The minute he makes that move and he says, you know what? I got a divorce. I'm leaving that person who no longer serves me. I'm coming to you. I love you. I want you. And I'm not going to let anything get in the way anymore. This truly sends a sign to his divine counterpart that he truly loves her or him and that he wants him or her in his life. Okay? It says, it's possible you're thinking about the situation too much, or perhaps you're pretending it doesn't exist at all. You have unlimited angels available at your call if only you will ask for their guidance. Listen to your inner voice. Ask your guardian angels for a sign. Deep down, you know what to do. It's just a matter of gathering your willpower and taking action. Exactly. A lot of them are just sitting around procrastinating, and you know what? If they keep procrastinating, they're going to lose their Divine Feminine. Okay? And then they really could sit over in a corner and they could say, oh my God, what did I do? No. You did it. You cannot blame anyone else. Okay? A lot of these Divine Masculines, they've been used to blaming other people for their shortcomings. But at this point, you can't blame anybody but yourself. You have to wake up. You have to get yourself together. You have to do self-care, self-love. Okay? You have to benefit yourself and your Divine Feminine if you truly love her or him. Okay? Next card is Knight of Earth. It says there's an awful lot to do. Better get organized first. Think through your plans and make notes. Ask for the counsel of others who have experienced in this situation. Once you have it all planned, then roll up your sleeves and get to work. There is no procrastination allowed when the Knight of Earth comes into your reading. However, this card does always serve as a reminder that your guardian angels are standing by waiting to help you. It says a very loving, kind, and loyal friend. Someone endlessly patient with a big heart and great sense of humor. A person who can accomplish amazing amounts of work in a short time is able to take a stalled project and get it moving again. A supportive and completely trustworthy ally. Yes, that's what Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine are for each other. A trusted ally and a loving, unconditional love ally. Okay, but I want to thank everybody for showing up today. I want to thank the Spirit for letting us see, hear, and feel the things we need to in this reading. Okay, it's time for everyone, whether you're the Divine Masculine or the Divine Feminine, to get on that self-love, self-care kick, okay? And get yourself brushed off. Stop sitting around and waiting for your divine counterpart, because there is no waiting. When they say wait for your divine counterpart, that means you have to get yourself moving. You have to do your self-love and your self-care, and you have to take care of yourself and do the things you want to do in life. Whether that's write a book, whether that's start a YouTube channel, whether that's start some kind of business, whether that's start a different career, go back to school, lose weight, exercise, whatever benefits you and whatever's going to make your life better, do it. Do not sit around and wait for somebody else to give you the green light. Give yourself the green light because you deserve it. Okay? Like I said, this journey is a twin flame journey, but also it is a solo journey also. Okay? You have to get the solo journey first together. You have to get the solo journey together first before you can enter the twin flame journey. Always remember that. So like I said, self-love and self-care is the most important. Okay? Once you do that, it will draw your divine counterpart back to you like a magnet. Okay? But I love all you guys. I hope everyone gets what they need to out of this reading. And have a great day. Bye.